Hey there, welcome to Dog Talk. Frank Baker, Hunter Crone. We're here today with Marianne Koons, who actually lives here on Meadow Lake.
And is a former Lakefront Group client.
All right, well, we're here on Meadow Lake today, and we just want to get your take on lake life living on Meadow Lake.
We are here because of the lake. We're not here because of the river, although we have an affinity of the Guadalupe River. My husband and I honeymooned on the Guadalupe River, so we have a soft spot. But knowing that it was a lake was amazing, and an opportunity to have waterfront property and, lakefront access and that lake life was what got us here from our home of 30 years. We didn't have to be in Seguin, but it was the waterfront that attracted us. And so we invested high on the property. We invested a lot in the lakefront development, the bulkhead and the dock, so that we could use the water, and then built a brand new house with a lovely view, which is all part of the whole package. And so now the way we are, except for the nice house, the rest of it is pretty much gone because we cannot use what we paid for.
So you weren't happy about the lake being lowered?
Not at all.
Okay. The lake life is something that is special. I actually have only lived on the lake probably 5 or 6 years now when I bought my first lake house. And before that, we just didn't know. And now that we live on the lake, oh my gosh. I mean, we were missing out on a whole lifestyle that we knew nothing about, and we wouldn't trade it now for nothing. And it sounds like you're in that same boat.
Yeah, it's very special. It's just very special for ourselves. It's special for our family to come. It's special for our friends to come. Just to present a relaxing, beautiful environment with a lot of recreation opportunities. It's different than you're just having a backyard.
For sure, for sure.
It's just very special.
And the social scene too. Mm-hmm. When the lake's full, everybody goes and picks each other up. And, progressive dinner by boat. There's all sorts of things. I'm actually a former Meadow Lake resident myself. I lived here from 08 to 12, and this is actually one of my favorite lakes in Texas to water ski or wakeboard on. All the natural shores, the deep water, it's perfect for that water sports activity. So a lot of people don't know it as conducive for those, but it is one of the best lakes out there for water sports.
And it's a lot less congested.
Most people don't know that you can even boat on it.
Yeah, for sure.
And how special is it that we have this environmental aspect that a lot of the lakes don't have because they have development on both sides. And right here, we don't have that, and so it's particularly special. But it's sickening for us to watch these trees die, which they are. They're dying, they're falling, and I don't think it's okay that 100-year-old cypress trees can just be left to...
Right.
Yeah, Frank actually lives on Lake Dunlap, and how many cypress trees did you lose?
I lost 4 cypress trees. And of course, Dunlap, it was a big shock when it happened. It was hard to react, but and we didn't know what was going to happen. But hopefully McQueenie, Placid, Meadow are all learning from the hard lessons we learned on Dunlap, that these trees are going to die. They need a lot of water.
They do.
And it is a shame. It is sad to see these 100-year-old cypress trees.
We can already see a difference because we're watering ours heavily. We have 4 or 5 of them, and they're still just fine, but we can look right next door and see how sparse they are because they're not touching theirs. And we're just watching it day by day go down. And that's just not okay.
Sooner the better we get this lake back,
So I would encourage everybody to vote ABC, on this election, because it's not just our property values, it's not just our inheritance, it's not just our lifestyle, it's all of that plus the environmental impact that right now we're experiencing.
For sure.
And you stated a good point, ABC, and that's one point I want to point out is all 3 have to pass. So if you vote for 2 of them and not for the other one, it's not going to work. So if you're for the lake coming back, vote for A, B, and C on November 7th.